Dr. Gold in the lab, Twitch stream glowing, formulas flashing, minds wide, knowledge flowing, equations on the board, numbers never sleep, teaching math and physics while them haters count sheep. Actual education, tune in and get schooled, flipping textbooks, breaking all the rules, from Newton to Einstein, concepts elevate. Keep the stream, it's the key to our fate. Dr. Gold dropping gems, knowledge raining down. Actual education making scholars all around. Perpendicular minds, angles sharp as ice. Maths and physics, yeah, the future's real nice. Got the Pythagorean triangles about to flex. Quantum theories on deck, breaking all the specs. Relativity theories, worlds getting small. Grasp the universal laws, standing tall. From the atom to the cosmos, we rolling deep. Graphing up the stars, no time to sleep. Black holes and supernovas, concepts we unfold. Brain power heavy, yeah, that's Dr. Gold. Dr. Gold dropping gems, knowledge raining down. Actual education making scholars all around. Perpendicular minds, angles sharp as ice. Maths and physics, yeah, the future's real nice.
That's dope.
No, I had my mic muted. Thank you though. Yeah. Yeah, awesome. Yeah, it is a fire song. Yeah, we have Sensation to thank for that. Thank you, Sensation, for doing that for us. Super dope.
Did I miss it again?
No, I had it on the Twitch. It was there. Yeah, it was there. No, I had my mic muted, unfortunately. Yeah. I'm getting used to this, like, having a stream intro thing, you know? It was a good idea, Sensation, though. I think, yeah, the next step will probably be me, like, taking your ultimate suggestion of, like, putting some background music, I guess, right?
Music.
Music. We love music, right? Yeah, music.
Pointless xylophones for 3 hours.
Pointless xylophones, my god.
I thought you'd be stuck in a lift at some point, right?
You know, there's actually kind of a pretty cool guy who does things. I might go to his show on Friday. I'm gonna show you this guy. He's really cool, man. His name is Plexus Play. And he plays the xylophone, but he also does it with like this light up LED suit he wears. So this is him. Like, so he has this whole, he plays the digital xylophone, but the sounds like react to his shirt, or his shirt reacts to the sounds, I guess what it is. He's kind of cool. He's like a DJ and stuff. Was he on America's Got Talent? Oh, excuse me? Oh, that's it. That's impressive. Wow. Oh, that's very cool. Very cool, this guy. But yeah, he's played a couple festivals and stuff. You're always allowed to ask. Yeah, you can ask for lab help. That's cool. Here we go. This was him playing like a Spice Girls. It's kind of fun. I wonder how he has it so the songs are linked to the sorry, that the lights are synced to the song. That's pretty cool.
Choreography and programming, I would imagine.
Yeah, well, yeah, we're talking about, yeah. Dude, what? This guy's got a Dragon Tales thing? Dude, who remembers Dragon Tales? I'm about to age myself right the fuck now, dude. I don't... Oh my god, Dragon Tales, bro. This is my childhood. Yeah. Oh my god, needs to stop. I need to send this to my family. It's just like too fucking funny. Dragon Tales. Yeah, it was a
You're raising yourself out.
yeah. I mean, it was a U.S. show, is what it was. But
Well, look, it will still have been after my time, though. That's the point. So
yeah. So I have like really specifically aged myself at this point. Yeah, definitely have. Anyways, okay, cool. Let's see. What's up? What's happened? Trump is now the president-elect of the United States in an absolute astonishing. Honestly, I wasn't that astonished. I was astonished he won the popular vote. I feel like that was pretty crazy. I was up late last night. I was waiting for the final result. Let's see where we're at. Where are we at right now? Yeah, damn. I thought Trump was gonna win for sure. I didn't think he was gonna win the popular vote, especially not by 5 million. That's insane. Yeah, I knew Kamala was a bad candidate, and Democrats really shot themselves in the foot, but they like shot themselves like all over the place. Like just like, oh man, dude, like what? So yeah, lost.
They were in power for 4 years and just fucked your entire country.
They did. I mean, honestly, COVID fucked a lot of things, so they're not 100% to blame for everything. But yes, they didn't do many good things, so that's the problem.
No.
Like not doing good things is like, yeah.
Other than that, I just mean they did really poorly, so poorly, in fact, that even I noticed.
Yeah, even
And I
our
don't
friend
live in
across
the
the
US.
pond. Yeah, he lives. Yeah, Sensation lives all the way over in England, and he noticed that things are going bad. Like I don't know what's going on in your country because I guess it's not that bad, you know, except for like the stabbings.
joking?
You guys keep having stabbings. Yeah, you could keep getting stab. Yeah.
No, this country's fucked as well, but we seem to be taking our cues from UNIS.
Oh, okay.
Added to the fact that it's a parliamentary democracy, and then things really do go downhill from there.
Yeah, see, I don't even know how that government system works. So, I mean, for the kids to understand, because a lot of them are too young to vote, but in our democracy, as we call it, we have 3 branches of power, right? We have the executive branch, which is the president, and they have different checks and balances.
The legislative branch.
Good. We have 2. So we have the legislative branch, which technically has like 2 sub branches. It has what's called the House, which is based on population. So if you live in a state with more people in it, you get more people in the House. Is that similar in England? Is your parliamentary whatever the fuck based on population?
No, it
No.
isn't.
Okay, so like for instance, the unpopulated whatever part of the north gets the same amount of voting power as the superpopulated parts of London.
Well, there's a member of parliament for each region.
Cool.
I think some cities have them too, but that's quite rare. I'm just trying to think. I think there's an MP for North Yorkshire, and I think there's an MP for York City. But again, that's quite rare.
Okay, but it's usually like 1 or 2 is what it is, right? Is that what we're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you look, for instance, at, let's say, representatives per state in the U.S., it's actually quite interesting. So the more populous states have more people. So, for instance, California, which is the most people living in it, has 53 people in the House that represent them. So they get a really big chunk of the votes. Texas is pretty big too, right? They get 36. And then you have things like Florida, and then it kind of all goes like down from there, right? No one lives in North Dakota. So they only get one person in the House of Representatives. So, yeah, this is called the House, which is based on population. It's kind of like seen as the more populous part of the legislative branch. And then you have what's called the Senate. The Senate, every state gets 2 votes. So every Senate gets 2 senators. So it doesn't matter if you're in California with a ton of people or you're in South Dakota with nobody. You still get 2 votes. You still get the equal like amount of votes on things. So the Senate is kind of what is representing what our founding fathers tried to say with like, you know, we shouldn't let these really populous states bully all the smaller states. Like they should still have a say. It's kind of cool how they set that up. But yeah, in the Senate, Democrats did fucking awful as well. Lost 3 seats. And honestly, even when they had a majority, they didn't get anything done. And I speak as someone who sacrificed my health, probably my relationship, and a lot of things in 2021 in December, or 2020 in December. I went to Georgia to go help campaign for the 2 senators that were doing a runoff there that was going to give Democrats the majority for Biden's presidency. I was like, cool, I need to go do this to make sure we have, a Democratic president, a Democratic Senate, and I think we might have had a Democratic House, or we were close. And I was like, okay, that means we can get things done. Because how checks and balances work is that depending which party has which, branch, they can block the other branches from doing things. It's kind of like a rock, paper, scissors type thing. So anyways, I did a lot to help Democrats take the Senate, and then nothing changed for a year or two. And that's kind of when I was like,
Oh no.
I'm kind of done with politics. I was like, nothing changes. So I took a break. Anyways, so now the Republicans run the House, they run the Senate, they run the executive branch, and then even more so, the third one we haven't talked about is the Supreme Court, which is a little trickier with how that works. But here we go.
Judicial, legislative, executive.
Yes, good. Judicial, legislative, and executive. This is the judicial branch, and that has 9 people on it, and these people serve lifetime appointments. They don't quit. They're there till they die or they resign, basically, due to health issues. And due to some clever plays by Mitch McConnell, which were kind of dirty, honestly, kind of dirty tactics. He was blocking Democratic appointments and stuff. The Republicans now have a very solid majority on the Supreme Court. So, do with that as you will. It's going to be a really interesting next 4 years because you have all 3 branches run by Republicans. So, something will change for sure. Is it going to be something good, something bad? I don't really know. But just a little heads up. This is why it's important to vote. It's why it's also important to run candidates that people will vote for because elections have consequences. And there's definitely going to be consequences.
As long as they make it easier for plebs like me to actually gain legitimate access to the United States, I'm all for it.
There we go. Yeah, immigration was a big thing this year. It was a very big topic. It's something I think, unfortunately, Democrats just never really talked about. And honestly, in the last 3 years they were in power, were historically terrible at. So, it was definitely one of the biggest things, one of the bigger topics that got debated, I guess, this year.
Ignored.
Well, yeah, no, it wasn't ignored. It was like Trump just kept yelling about immigrants. He definitely did, which is very interesting because a lot of so he really won the Latino vote in the U.S.
Yeah, I mean, I can probably draw an immediate analog with what's going on in this country for that one.
Okay.
So, there are shitheads like me that want to move to other countries to improve their lives personally. But then they tend to be the upper echelon shitheads.
Upper echelon shitheads.
And then everybody else wants to come along as well. And they're like, no, this country's actually quite nice and comfortable. If you fuckers come along as well, you'll just destroy what we've got.
Oh, I see. They're like, I got in, but I don't want to let you in as well. That's kind of selfish, dude. What?
Well, no, because these people moved away from them.
Oh, I see. Oh, so you're saying immigrants ran away from their home country because they're like, people in my home country suck. And they're like, now that I got here, I don't want them to follow me.
Yeah, so then one knobhead gets in. And then it's like, oh, can I bring my uncles, my aunties, my cousins?
Yeah, this is called chain migration.
And then one person's just suddenly brought in 50 shitheads that should never have left the country that they were in the first place.
I see. Oh, okay.
And it's like, well, why has our crime rate gone through the roof? I don't know, because they're going around stabbing people.
Yeah. Yeah, and then, who's doing the stabbing?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It's funny. My sister actually has this this realization because she's in London right now, and she's doing what is it? Le Cordon Bleu, right? So she's doing a culinary school in London, and she has a roommate, and her roommate I think is Pakistani or something, and the number one thing that she said she's had to adjust to is the difference in smells. She's like, she at first was like, she's like, I don't think my roommate's using deodorant, and then she's like, oh, it's not that she's not using deodorant. I think like the food she eats just like sweats through her skin or something. I'm like,
yes.
oh, man.
There's a big problem with that in certain areas.
Certain areas, yeah, I guess, right? Yeah. I mean, for me, like, yeah, I remember having, what is it, Southeast Asian or Indian friends, and, like, yeah, the food is very pungent. So, like, I like the smell. I love the smell of curry and whatnot, but not for all people, I guess. Some people don't.
It works there because the architecture is different. It's open and...
okay. So the smells are allowed... Yes.
These buildings are brick buildings with lots of insulation.
Yeah, they're meant to keep the heat in.
And everything else.
So then they keep in all the curry,
so
the curry smells as well.
And
oh no, yeah, okay, I see the issue. Yeah.
We literally had 20 years of landlords saying, no, we're not having any Indians of any kind in any.
Because we don't want the curry. Because it's like having a smoker, I guess, right? If someone's like smoking weed in the place, you won't get rid of the smell. Wow.
No.
And then people get all mad saying that's like racist, and I'm like, well, no. it's culturist if there's anything. Yeah, it's just their culture, If it's why do you know durian? Do you know the fruit durian? Have you heard of durian before?
Never opened one indoors.
Yeah, exactly, right. So there's this fruit called durian. It looks like jackfruit, honestly. It's an Asian fruit, I think primarily found in Thailand, I want to say. Yeah, this is it.
Vietnam?
Maybe Vietnam. I had it in Thailand. But the smell of it is akin to rotting flesh.
Yep.
So it smells really, really bad. I personally like the taste of durian. I think it tastes really good. But because it's so pungent and, again, like, is off-putting, they will put, like, these signs on the subways saying stuff like, hey, no smoking, no eating or drinking, no flammable goods, no fucking durians. Like, you're not allowed to bring this fruit on the subway because it smells so bad. And, it's probably hard to mask it, I guess. Yeah.
Something more local for us, well, local-ish, is something called surströmming.
Okay, that sounds Gaelic or something.
Surströmming, it's Finnish.
Finnish.
Swedish.
Okay.
Finnish or Swedish, it's basically canned fermented fish.
Ooh, okay.
You can never open it indoors. Not ever.
Oh, you can't do it. I like sardines. I'm a fan of the fishy smells. I like sardines and like tuna. But this is like especially bad. Send me a link to it. I want to know what this thing is. I know, for instance, there's like one island where they produce fish sauce, right? And the way they produce fish sauce, I think, is they ferment like sardines or something. So they take like some fish, they let it rot, and then they make a liquid out of it. I think that, okay, this is what it's called, surströmming. Let's look at this. Surströmming is a lightly salted fermented, yeah, the problem is when you start fermenting it. When you start fermenting things, that's when it starts smelling bad. It is distinct from fried or pickled herring. Just enough salt is used to prevent it from rotting while allowing it to ferment. Wow. A newly opened can of surströmming has one of the most putrid food smells in the world. Even stronger than the Korean Hongjeoho or Kusaya or Icelandic Hakarl. It's an acquired taste. I feel like I need to try this stuff. I want to know if it would make me puke.
Probably.
Wow, okay, cool.
Oh my god, he's opening it inside.
Is he opening it? No, he's outside. This is outdoors. He's outdoors, man.
Okay.
He's outdoors. Yeah. They also call it stinky tofu. Yeah, I don't know. People eat weird stuff. Anyways. Okay, cool. We got some good questions. Ace, are you around? You want to do your question? And then you want to ask something about lab? You want to ask about lab stuff, Ace? Is that what you wanted to do? Yeah? Okay, cool. All right, let's start off the stream and get questions done. Welcome, everyone, to Office Hours. My name is Dr. Gold, Actual Education, the stream that helps you out with math homework, science homework, all sorts of fun stuff. First up the bat here, we got Ace, which looks like is asking a physics question. Very cool. Do love me some physics. All right. An archer exerts an average horizontal force of 12 newtons on his bow and arrow system in pulling the string back 0.3 meters. If the arrow has a mass of this and the target is this, what is the horizontal speed of the arrow as it leaves the bow? I think there's probably two parts to this question, right? Because this is actually superfluous information. Nice. Yeah, you know, I can see the chat too. Sensation, thanks. Pretty sure I can see that. Yeah. Oh, what are you asking? Like, what does superfluous mean? It's extra. Like, we don't really need to know this. I don't think we have to know this. Yeah. So yeah, superfluous. Superfluous means like, yeah, or extraneous. Is extraneous another good word for like we don't need it? Not necessary. I think superfluous is a better word.
I guess it's synonymous. Yeah.
Synonymous. Yeah. There we go. Okay. Cool. All right. So, cool. This is actually a cool like spring problem. Honestly, is what it has. So you have this. I don't know, like this bow and arrow. Here, let's take the arrow. Let's make it like a brown arrow. Okay. And it gets pulled back, or he exerts a horizontal force. And the important thing is it's the average force. Yeah. There's a lot of like keyword things here that I want to explain, like why, you know, it's tricky. You have to be tricky with this. Okay. So he takes it from here, and then he pulls it back, let's say, to here. And then, okay, let's make like this the arrow. It's getting pulled back. Okay. And he pulls back with a force equal to 12 newtons, and then a distance equal to 0.30 meters. Okay. So in doing this, Ace, what he's doing is he is doing work on the bow, per se. He's putting energy into the bow. And you can kind of see that, right? Because the bow just wants to chill like this. Right. Work is energy. Exactly. So in doing work, he is storing energy into this like bow and arrow system that can then be used eventually to launch this thing this way. Okay. So yeah, we know work is equal. So actually here's the good thing. So work is technically equal to the integral of f dx. This is calculus. And what that means is you have to add up what the force is at every little individual part of the distance that it's moving. I don't think you do calculus, right, Ace? You're not dealing with calculus? Yeah, nope. Yeah, because actually what happens is when he's pulling on it at the beginning of it, he has to exert less force than when he's pulling on the end part, right? You know, if you've ever like tried to pull on a spring, that it gets harder and harder the further and further you pull it away? Yeah. That's why usually you'd have to run an integral. That is a varying force. Yes, Ace. Yes, good. You will actually learn eventually that that force is equal to k times x, where this is the distance it's been pulled back. And that if you integrate this dx, you end up getting 1/2 kx squared, which is the energy of a spring. It's very cool how this works out, but I'd have to teach you integrals, and we're not going to do that yet. So the way to write this instead is to say that this is equal to F average, the average force times the distance. Okay, if you do the average force, then you don't have to add up all the different varying little forces. Okay, so that's going to be equal to 12 times 0.30, which is then just going to be equal to 3.6 joules. Okay, so that's the amount of work he's done, which is equivalent to the amount of energy he has now stored in this bow and arrow system. Now, when he lets go of the bow, this arrow is going to launch like away from him. And all that energy he put into pulling it back and keeping it tight is now going to get converted into kinetic energy. It's going to get converted into energy that moves the arrow forward, okay? So here we can say, okay, cool, E is equal to 3.6 joules. And then when this thing reaches its equilibrium point, all the energy is going to be kinetic energy, which also has to be equal to 3.6 joules. Very good, Ace. Yes. And so kinetic energy, there's an equation for this, is 1/2 times the mass times the velocity of something squared. This is like the moving energy. So you get 3.6 is equal to 1/2 times 0.45, which is the mass, times v squared. We're solving for v, so this isn't too bad. So I multiply by 2. I get 7.2 over 4.5, or 0.45, sorry. And then I square root that to get the velocity, okay? So, yeah, let's see. We can use a calculator for this. Okay, so I'm going to do... You get just 4? Well, let's see if we just get 4. I'm actually curious about that. What? 7.2 divided by 0.45. Oh, sorry. Whoa. That's actually 16? Whoa. That's very cool. Yeah, okay. Okay, yeah, so you get square root of 16 equals v. And so v is equal to 4 meters per second. Nice. Now, interesting question, which I think is the follow-up question, Ace, because they said the target's 5 meters away. Okay. I think what they wanted to say here was that if the bow was launched at eye level, and then let's say that's 1.5 meters high, does it, or, you know, does it make it to the target? Okay. Do you know how you would do this? I think this is the second part of the question here. And that's why they said the 5 meters. That's 5 meters away. And Ace, teachers love to do this in physics. They love to teach a new concept, but then make you remember the old concepts to do like a more complicated question with it. Does it have to do something with conservation of energy? It does not, actually. No. So what this has to do with is our old friend kinematics. Because now we're dealing with projectile motion. Okay, he's like, whoa, what's going on? So here, let's show you. Let's draw a little picture. Kinematics is like the projectile motion stuff. Okay, so here. So let's write down what we know, right? Yo, what's up, Equity? Good to see you, dude. How's it going, man? Force equals mass times acceleration, so 12 over 0.45 equals 26.66. Yes, so that's the acceleration while it is in the notch and going towards ending. Yes, no, I agree with that. That's the average acceleration is what that is, actually. Because it's not the instantaneous acceleration. So let's see. So we know this thing is launching, right? With a velocity of 4 meters per second, okay? And then we know that the person, okay, who's shooting it, right, is located at a height of 1.5 meters. And they want to know if this arrow is able to hit a target. Let's make a little target. That is located 5 meters away. Category just chatting? What does that do? Does that put us in a category?
It didn't work.
I wonder if we should switch to just chatting, but then, I don't know, I don't want to, like, compete with all the, like, hot tub feet pic chicks. I feel like...
I thought that, but then with the tags, people do tend to use the tags either way.
Oh, I see. I see. Yeah. I feel like people who are like looking for homework help definitely come to the science and tech one, at least. Yeah, okay, so yeah, this is two-dimensional mechanic. How do I solve this, by the way, Ace? How do I figure out if this arrow makes it to my target or if it just, like, messes up completely? Like, doesn't hit it. How do I figure that out? We use one of the big five. I agree. Yeah, using the big five is great. Let's do it. Mechanics, equations, whatever. Yeah. No, I don't want to use Suvat. I don't like Suvat. I like these. These are nice. Yeah, we like these. What's up, Fembox? Evening to you too, chap. Hope you're doing well. Okay. How are we going to do this? Ace. I learned Suvat. I know. We talk about... Suvat is mainly Europe and, like, Canada uses Suvat. Constant acceleration, constant velocity. Yeah. Well, interesting. If there's constant velocity, technically there's not any acceleration. I know you're talking about in two different directions, but you want to use the third one. Okay. So I could use the third one, I guess. Well, I don't really know about that. Okay, so here's the issue with using the third one. So you have to think independently, Ace, in the two different directions, okay? So we have things going, for instance, in the X direction, and we also have things moving about in the Y direction, okay? And when doing kinematics, especially two-dimensional kinematics here, you have to make sure that the equations you're using are for the direction you're looking at. And if things are moving in 2 dimensions, you're going to have two separate equations for each direction. Okay? So what I want to know, right, is how far this thing goes horizontally, right? I want to know if it goes 5 meters horizontally. So looking at, you said the third one. So I agree the third equation does have a delta x in it, which is kind of what you're looking for. The issue here is it refers to acceleration. And remember, if we're just talking about the x direction, that means we're talking about the acceleration in the x direction. And what is the acceleration in the x direction, Ace? It's actually a good question. Keep in mind also, this is the acceleration after it has been moved through the bow. Like, right after it's left the bow, and you no longer have any, like, bowstring, like, moving it forward. It's just coasting. Zero. Good. Yes. So the acceleration in the x direction is 0. So that goes away. So then what you just get is that, like, final velocity equals initial velocity, which is like, duh. Makes sense, right? If something has 0 acceleration, the initial velocity should be the final velocity. So yeah, let's not use that one. Let's try another one. Something with delta x in it, I think, right? Yeah, we'll go use with delta x. What about this one? The second? Yeah, second one. Nice. I like that. Yeah, let's do it. Let's use the second one. If I use the second one in the x direction, right? Okay, cool. Delta x is equal to vi in the x direction times time plus 1/2 at squared. We've already said there's 0 acceleration in the x direction, so this goes away. And now we're just left with this, okay? So we can plug in some numbers, right? Delta x is equal to... The velocity in the x direction is just this 4 meters per second, right? As it's getting shot out. So that's just 4 times t. So what am I missing here in order to figure out how far the arrow travels? I'm missing the time. Very good. Yeah, okay. How am I going to get the time? This is actually a very common trick in mechanics questions, is how to figure out the time. Time equals distance divided by velocity. Yes and no. That's if the velocity is constant. I see what you're saying. You're saying you could figure out how much time it would need to travel this way. Is that what you're solving for? Yeah, okay, cool. I mean, that is a method. Okay, so let's check that. So what Ace is saying is that I know this thing needs to go 5, okay? So how much time would it need to be in the air? So in order for that, you divide by 4, And you get that t is equal to 1.25 seconds. Okay, cool. I agree with that. This is the required time we need for it to spend in the air. I need it to hang in the air for 1.25 seconds. Yes, I can help with coding. Okay. However, how do we check whether this thing spends 1.25 seconds in the air? Because what happens is this thing is going to start dropping, right? As I shoot it. I mean, this thing doesn't have hit scan, right? I don't just, point and it just hits it. There is bullet drop. So we know that we would like for it to be in the air for 1.25 seconds. What we can do is check how much time it actually spends in the air by looking at the y direction, okay? So if I look at just the y direction, yeah, we got to look at just the y direction now, okay? I can consider this thing independently that it's going to, fall down. So I know it's moving this way, right? As it's moving to the right, it's also moving down, which means it's doing this. We're going to look at each direction of movement independently. So here, we were considering it just going left and to the right, and we're like, cool. If it goes 1.25 seconds, then it'll hit. But now let's see how long it's going to spend in the air as it drops down. The way to do that is, again, to use this equation. What type of crummy bow only fires at 4 meters per second? Must be a Nerf. I agree, dude. Sucks. So here's what we can do. We can say, okay, the final position, or we can say the change in position would be negative 1.5, because that's how far it's going to change in the y direction. It's going to drop 1.5. It's going to be equal to the initial velocity in the y direction times the time, plus 1/2 times the acceleration times the time squared. And this is also in the y direction. Yes, A is negative 9.8 technically, because the acceleration points downwards. Yeah, all good. So I'm going to change this to negative 9.8, right? And a common thing, you'll just get used to doing this in physics. It's always 1/2 g, 1/2 g, 1/2 g, 1/2 a, whatever. You can just write this whole thing as minus 4.9 t squared. It'll just help you out. It's a nice shortcut. You know, work smarter, not harder. Yep, been doing it good. Nice ace. Okay. AY is negative g. Very good, Dr. L. Yeah, you're right. Good to see you, Dr. L. By the way. Okay, what's the velocity VI in the y direction? What's that? To the right. So the 4 meters per second, which was the velocity we figured out, is only pointing in the x direction. So when this arrow leaves the bow, it's only in the x direction that it has a velocity of 4. So very good. So it technically has 0 velocity initially in the y direction. So this all goes to 0, right? Okay, cool. So then I'm left with this, which is that negative 1.5 is equal to negative 4.9 t squared. We can divide this, right? Let's put this on the other side. Okay. And then now we have to do some math. So where's my calculator? There we go. So let's do 1.5 divided by 4.9. And then let's take the square root of that. And that's going to get us 0.55 seconds, okay? So this is the actual time that it spends in the air. It's going to spend 0.55 seconds in the actual... Doctor, I'm glad you like it. If you got Windows, man, I'll give you the skin and the app for it if you want to, just nostalgia. I actually used Photoshop to make the gold calculator. Okay, so Ace. Does this arrow hit the target? It does not. Nice. Exactly. Because the arrow only spends 0.55 seconds in the air, which is not enough, right? We found out here that we need 1.25 seconds for it to even just to get to the base, right? Yeah, exactly. And then, yeah, if you want to figure out how far it actually goes, you take this time, you plug it into here, and that gets you 2.2 meters. That gold calculator is beautiful. I appreciate it. Thanks, guys. Okay. Now, here's a good question. So, that is shooting in the X direction, okay? What would maybe change if you decided to shoot it at an angle? Because obviously, like, trying to shoot something just straight like this, right, probably won't, like, get you the best results. Because it turns out if you want to hit something, right, the best way is to shoot it up at an angle such that it maximizes the amount of time it spends in the air, but also maximizes effectively how far it can go. Yeah, the Y also has velocity. So it turns out there's actually an equation for this, and it's called the range equation. And this will tell you what's the maximum distance something can travel if it is shot at... Yeah, I showed you this before. Yeah, this is a really cool equation here, actually. Yeah. Now, this is cool because this tells me... for instance, when we were saying, like, is it going to hit the target? We were saying, well, does it at least hit the base of the target? You know, shooting straight horizontally, you are never going to hit the target exactly, right? Because there's always going to be bullet drop. Exactly. Thank you, Dr. L. Yeah, and so the important thing here with the range equation is this will tell you how far something will go if it's shot at a certain angle, but only if the starting Y position and the final Y position are the same. So actually, this graphic is super fucking wrong because it's starting up here and it's ending here. Like, you're not allowed to do that. Doesn't work. It really measures this distance is what it does. The start and the finish have to be the end. That graphic is bunk. Yeah, dude. Like, what?
No.
Yeah. Okay. So we could try it out. So range is equal to the velocity. So that we know would be equal to 4 squared. And then the way to get the maximum range is for this thing to be 1. And that happens when theta is 45 degrees. So if you shoot something at a 45-degree angle, that's the best angle to try to get it to go the furthest. I showed you how to derive it. It was super helpful. Awesome, man, dude. I'm glad it was super helpful. Yeah, and you should also... This is actually kind of where some math comes into play. Because you know sine oscillates from +1 to 0 to -1. And the way to make this the biggest is to take the sine of 90 degrees, which means 2 times the angle needs to be 90 degrees. So this angle needs to be 45 degrees. Push his glasses up face. Yeah. Is it really? Is it slightly lower on a windy day? Or is it slightly higher? Oh, thank you, Nox Queen. Says appreciate you. I appreciate the contact, man. That's cool, man. Okay. Less time in the air is beneficial with air resistance. Ah, you are right. Nice. Okay, good. So if we do 4 squared over 9.8, this gives us 16 over 10, which gets us 1.6 meters. Okay, interesting. So actually, yeah, that gets even less distance. But that's because we're not accounting for you still get 1.5 meters of bullet drop. Okay, so the maximum distance that we could hit a target, like on the bullseye, would be 1.6 meters. Anyways. Okay, cool. That's a really good question. I appreciate you going over that one, Aced. Hope you learned something.
Well done. Well done.
Yeah, you can ask a lab question. Yeah, what's up? Is it a quick lab question? If it's a longer one, let me make sure I go through everyone else's questions first, and then I'll do it. Or if it's a quick thing, I'll just answer it. That's really cool. Were you sending me Sensation? Yeah, I know there's a billion more viewers on Just Chatting, but that's because it's people with tits, you know? It's always going to have more viewers. I can't compete with the feet pics. Math is only so sexy.
It's the tags that you're competing with. You're the only game in town.
Oh, I can put this as a tag on my stream? Not just like the category I'm streaming in?
What?
Let me check that. Are you talking about the category of the tags?
If you move to just chatting, the tags will be the key decider but it's a bigger pool of people
Oh,
that can
okay.
use the tags to search for you.
So you're saying I should go to just chatting, but then use math tags in Twitch?
Well, you leave the tags that you've got now.
Okay, leave the tags I have,
reasonable.
but just go to just chatting.
Yeah, because I mean, like, it's a potentially larger pool of people, and people
Interesting.
do search math in just chatting. Because
Okay, we can try it out. Let's try it out next week. I love data. I love experimentation. So next week, let's try moving to just chatting and just seeing what happens.
well, it works for me, and I don't have any other kind of advertising.
Okay. Let's see. We'll see. We'll see. I know all. Well, you tell me. Good to see you, Obi, by the way. Obi, who do you? Oh, thanks for the raid, by the way. Nice. I saw you were playing your favorite. What was it? Your astronomy game? Not astronomy, but like space RPG RTS game. What's it called? Not is it called Fast and Dangerous? Extreme Dangerous? Extreme Dangerous? Is that what it's called? Something dangerous. Elite Dangerous. That's very cool. Nice. Oh yeah. Okay. So, well, also Obi, if you were streaming gaming, I can guess your category was already like whatever the video game was. But when you do your math streams, do you what category do you stream in?
Math, yeah.
Do you stream in like Math the video game? Because there is a Math video game. I know what you're talking about. One sec.
No,
So, yeah,
there's a math category, like, for real.
No, there isn't.
I tried that for a while.
There is? One sec.
There's a math category, like a real
Math. Oh, that's cool. Wow, we're the top if you type math in. That's pretty dope.
That's dope.
Yeah, okay, here. There's a math category with one viewer.
Yeah, you have to be well established.
That's pretty shite, dude.
Yep.
Okay. Sorry, no physics tonight. I'm still maining dinner. Oh, good to see you. Good to see you, Penn Center. You did a really long stream last night, and I appreciate that, by the way. I enjoyed watching your presidential watch party stream. That was really cool. We had 3. Yeah, all these math nerds always in the math category. Oh, sorry, Penn, didn't see you there. Yeah, nice. I have to wait before they'll let me do another shout out. But yes, awesome. For everyone else who's here in the Twitch, here's a list of all our awesome math streamers. So if you want to find other math related streams and learn some cool shit, go check those guys out. And also, we have a beautiful calendar that Penn Center put together. If you click on that link, it'll show you what the live stream schedule is. So here's a cool thing, Penn. Oh, see, I love that. So real time, you pulled it off your calendar, which updated on the master calendar you created, so we know that there's no stream. I love that. Okay, cool. All right, yeah. So yeah. Obi, are you on this yet? Obi, we need to get you in on this, so that like everyone knows when you're streaming. Would be helpful. I love that Penn Center. Penn Center is really doing the most here with organizing, and it updates for us all. I love that. Absolutely love it. Okay, we will try the just chatting category next week, and we'll see. We'll see. Don't forget what were you gonna say?
Put feet in.
Oh, you want me to put feet pics in there?
No, just for the tag, just put feet.
Just put feet. Just gonna bait and switch people with feet.
Well, Zach does that. What's his name?
E to the 2I pi?
No. The
Eric?
Zach. No. The one with 1 billion chatters at any given point in time.
Oh. Some streamer. He says he's doing feet pics and then he doesn't do
some
feet
streamer.
pics.
He's the streamer.
He's the streamer.
Asmongold.
He says. Oh, Asmongold. Yes, I know. Isn't he married to like some? Is he married to some Asian chick?
Possibly.
I remember. I see that come
Anyway,
up on.
the point is, one of his tags is what is it?
Good to see you, Dr. L.
What's the
Go
stupid one? VTuber. He always has VTuber as one of his tags for no reason.
VTuber. What's a VTuber?
Animated. It's a animated persona, and
Thanks,
the
Dr.
camera
L.
tracks the thing, and then it animates with you, and then.
Oh, I know. Like, we have someone. One of our friends does that. Fuck. Who is it? Phobos or no? Merryweather. Merryweather does it. I think Merryweather. He uses like an avatar, like like an anime avatar.
That
Yeah,
does not count.
Socratic teaching method. I appreciate. Yeah, Dr. L, you gotta get him. You gotta get him engaged. You know, actually, I was arguing with my dad about this today, because he was complaining that the reason why the election went the way it was is that no one reads books anymore, or he says that like people don't read. And I was like, okay, Dad, I agree with that. People don't read, but I think it's because people are consuming information in different ways now, and so if you're trying to get information across to people by saying things that, you know, they should read a book and they're not going to do it. Well, see, yeah, you still have some books, but I'm saying the next generation coming up don't really like books. So you need to adapt and you need to put the information where they're going to consume it, which in this case, I think more interactive things like live streams like this or, you know, watching TikToks and stuff. That's where you find them.
See,
Anyways.
I'm unconvinced that'll work long term though.
Maybe not, but the kids aren't going to read books. They just don't. You know, it's like you can piss and moan about, you know, I don't know, but it's not going to change the outcome. So you either adapt or die is what I say. Oh Christ, education by TikTok. I know, unfortunately, yeah. But see, Femvox, that's what I'm doing because that's where they're at. That's why I have my whole TikTok channel is because I know that's where I can reach kids. If I put out like a PDF of, you know, learning math and science concepts, they just wouldn't read it. But, you know, here, you know, this video alone has reached 393,000 people. And I didn't have to pay a fucking dime. It's just, if you put content out where they're at, I think you can kind of piggyback on it so that they at least still learn something. So, I don't know. Yeah, we can be upset about it, but it's the reality. So, adapt.
The reality is they'll still remain poor.
I know. Well, whatever. We'll try. Anyways, here, Ace. Let me answer Ace's question real quick. Go away, Olaf. All right. He says basically, I have a lab tomorrow, and I need to find sources of error for a pendulum experiment. Just need help brainstorming it. We have stupid restrictions like no gravity, no faulty equipment, no air resistance. So wait, they took out all the low hanging fruit, man. What? That's not fair. Okay. Fembox says I'm like a dinosaur. Yeah, unfortunately, yeah. The kids vote. That's my dad was getting upset, and I'm just like, well, they vote, so you gotta appeal to them somehow. Okay. We're not allowed to say friction? What about friction? Can we say friction?
It's a pendulum. Does a pendulum have friction?
Yeah. Well, I mean, the rope does technically at the pivot point. There is some sort of friction there. If we really want to get weird, can we talk about the Coriolis force? You want to talk about that? You want to like hit your teacher with that? Be like, yo, dog, you heard about the Coriolis effect? Haven't heard of it. Okay, cool. Let's show it. It's pretty cool. It's actually, I think it's called the Coriolis effect. I don't know if it's called a force. No, it is a force. Okay. Yes. Yeah, chalk. Yeah, what's that? Penn Center gave out some really nice chalk during one of his streams. I remember. It was like his end of the year giveaway stream. It's like the Hamamoto or something. Hazimoto.
Yeah, they're running out.
Oh no, they can't. Oh no.
It's deemed to be the greatest chalk in the world by several factors.
The greatest chalk in the world.
The stuff that's being produced now is like really, really poor.
Oh. Because
anyway,
no one's really
apparently
using
the guy that owned the company died.
Oh no. So here, this is called the Coriolis effect. And so what happens is because the Earth is rotating, technically things don't follow the expected path that they're supposed to. So this effect really doesn't take hold unless you're doing things over very long distances or you need to be very precise where something is going. So for instance, people who are trying to be snipers for super long distances do have to take this into effect. Because if you're trying to shoot something a mile away and the difference between a hit and not a hit is like a couple centimeters, this force does start to become relevant. So,
less.
Pardon?
I said less. You said a couple of centimeters. It's less.
No, but the effect of it becomes very relevant. You know, if you're just trying to hit like the side of a barn, you don't care if your bullet is a couple centimeters off. But if you're trying to like get a headshot on like a high value target or something and you're trying to do it from a mile away, you really care about that centimeter. That's what I meant. Sorry, yeah. So, so the Coriolis effect is something you could write. This is how low and high. Yeah, cool. This is how weather works. Yeah, very cool. And thanks, Dennis. I appreciate that. Dennis gave. What'd you do? You pull. Oh, what? Wait. This is your. You wrote your lab in LaTeX, bro. What? W, Dennis, dude. Hell yeah. I feel like this is LaTeX, right? Isn't this LaTeX? It looks like LaTeX. Or at least it's using 2-column, which I'm happy about. Nice. Oh, you wrote this in Word? Uh-oh, okay. So I gotta, okay. The styling of it looks like LaTeX because it's 2-column, so this is how scientific journals all publish things. But you actually wrote it in Word. Okay, it's okay. What is LaTeX? Cool. LaTeX is a coding language. It's spelled like this, LaTeX. So I'll show you guys. So it's a way to like write equations. So let's say, for instance, I want to show the fraction 1/3 pi. You would do something like this. It's like coding. It's actually pretty cool. So look, this is 1/3 pi. Here, let's make this like really big. So it's a way to, because you know in Microsoft Word it's like super annoying to write out equations and stuff. Yeah, exactly. This is a much easier way. The effort you need... Okay, I know. It seems like a lot of effort now, but it saves you so much time down the road once you become familiar with it. Because, for instance, like, if I want to write out a polynomial, right? I can just say, okay, x to the 5th plus 3x, you know, to the 4th minus 3x, you know, plus 5. And it just does it. And it looks nice. You don't have to do superscript, subscript. You can label equations. If you want to do, like, square roots of things... That's what my professors say. Yeah, once you use it enough, like, you'll figure it out. Like, look, it's super cool. Yeah, Word has an equation editor, which is cool. But LaTeX is a standard. Just a little heads up. And also, your professors will respect you so much if you use LaTeX for the lab reports. It's just instantly, like, good karma for you. They'll be like, oh, wow, this person put effort into writing this, and it'll help you out in the long term. Because, for instance, if we look at like this is my PhD thesis, which I wrote in all LaTeX. This is like 150 pages of LaTeX. But when you start getting to like really complicated equations, such as this monstrosity, wait, where'd it go? One sec. Yeah, there we go. Like doing this stuff. You don't want to be using an equation editor for this. You want to be using LaTeX. It's just so much prettier, so much nicer. Yeah. Can I insert my whole Word document? Like, how do I add words and stuff to it? Yeah. So if you want to see, let me see if I can log into my Overleaf actually.
The thing about computers is, if you never have to take your hands off the keyboard, everything is so much faster.
Exactly. Yeah, no, I agree with that totally. Yeah.
UIs might look pretty, but, you know, even hardcore programmers like me just basically use a terminal and then just go for it.
I used to do it all the time with, okay, so here we go. For instance, this is my thesis. This is the LaTeX for my thesis, if you guys want to see. So yeah, if you want to write like text and stuff, you just do this. So for instance, this is like acknowledgements, then all the text is in here. And then anytime you want to write in equations, so this is my main. So here, let's go to like one of the chapters. Yeah, I'm showing you guys like how PhDs work. They're kind of cool. That's chapter 6. Where's chapter 5? Okay, here we go. Now, where's chapter 4? Maybe. Yeah, so this is putting images in. But here you go. So this is like text, and then this is like writing the equation. Yeah. I'm trying to see. Okay, here we go. This is like the massive stuff. Like, yeah, all these things. Yeah, this thing just sucked. This was like a big equation I had to write. Yeah. Or then this. Oh god, yeah, here we go. This just absolutely sucks. All right, cool. You back in 30. Nice. Equity, cool. Yeah.
I mean, presumably when you wrote this, you could see it being output on the fly.
Well, you have to write it, and then you have to hit compile. You can't see it on the
Oh.
fly. You actually have to kind of just
Okay.
trust it's right, and then, but you should compile it every once in a while.
Like the thing on the website there is just being passed as you're typing it.
Oh, Dennis says he has to go. Oh no, I was about to do your question, Dennis. It's okay. Was yours a thermo? Oh, yours was a thermo question. Okay. Can we do it next time, Dennis? Is that cool? Because I do want to learn thermo with you. Gold, you heard least action? They just did a whole lot of math and found out it's just F equals MA. What's up, Ethan? What's going on, dog?
Doing well over here.
Nice, dude.
I heard. So I'm getting my physics test tomorrow.
Okay. Let me boost your volume.
To be honest, I think it's gonna be a little easy.
Good. Well, I like this gonna be easy. It's good for you, dude.
It's just the formulas. It's just that
You got to remember all the
we're
formulas.
not only, yeah, but it's not just that. There are other things I have to remember, like waves, right?
I do know waves. Yeah, I've taught a fair amount of waves.
Do you know the properties or the characteristics of waves?
Do I know what are the characteristics of waves? Sorry.
Yeah. Do you know the characteristics or properties of waves?
Oh yeah, like period, frequency. What is it? Amplitude,
Time period.
wavelength. Yeah, phase shift. Yeah, I know all those. Yeah.
Wait, what did you just say? The phase shift?
Yeah, phase shift. Cosmic. What is this question, by the way? Yeah, like phase shift is an important one.
What is phase shift? I never heard that.
Phase shift is like how much the wave is shifted to the left and the right. So if you have a wave that looks like,
That's not what I learned. I only
Yeah.
learned 7 characteristics.
well, it
I
is a
only learned,
characteristic.
do you want me to,
Okay, if you have like a wave like this, phase shift would like move it around this way. That's called a phase shift.
that's not what I learned.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, so, do you want me to list out the 7 characteristics?
Can you do it? Let me help out this student with their question real quick, and then we can go over it. Is that cool?
Sure. Okay.
Cool. All right. It is one question, but I sent in 2 screenshots. Okay, Cosmic, let me look at this. In physics, it has different technical meaning. Oh, does it? Phase shift? Oh, you mean compared to real life phase shift? Okay, let's see. Okay, magnetic field calculations. Consider a current carrying wire of length L carrying a current of magnitude I from left to right. What is the magnetic field contribution at point P with this due to the current element dl at a point A? And then this is the strategy. Okay. Okay, this is just like weird. Okay. In the figure, draw the vector representing the element dl and the vector r hat. Okay, these should be in the correct positions relative to the current element and with the correct equations, but their magnitudes are not important. Okay, that's cool. Why do we have A here? What is A referring to? Oh, okay. Element dl at point A with coordinates A dot 0. Okay. Okay. Yeah, okay, okay. Y equals A, F, B, X minus C plus D. Oh. I know. Okay, sorry. Yes. I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, from B. Okay, got you. Okay, awesome. Yeah, okay, so this right here, I believe is R hat, right? And then this amount right here is what we would call DL. So what you're doing is you're adding up like little chunks of these, and then you're seeing what the magnetic field contribution is at point P. Right? I think that's all you have to do so far. I don't know how this thing... Was that it? Yeah, because they say A represents like a sliver of this thing. Oh, that's correct. Thanks, Lol. Okay, cool. Nice. Oh, thanks for the follow, dude.
Nice.
Yeah, this is actually kind of cool. Yeah, so you end up getting dB, right, which is DL cross R. You're right. That should be a unit length. I'm sorry. Yeah. So this whole thing is technically R vector, But r hat is just this divided by the magnitude of it. You're right. It should have a length of 1. The vector should be in the correct positions. Yeah, the DL. Yeah, R just points from, like, what part of the wire carrying current you're looking at towards where you're trying to figure out the magnetic field. So in this case, if DL is going this way and R is going... you only care about, for instance, the perpendicular part of R to DL. That's how a cross product works. So, yeah, for instance, like... So DL cross R is the same thing as magnitude of DL... Or, sorry, the magnitude of it. Okay. Is magnitude of DL, magnitude of R, and then it's sine of the angle in between the two. So it only picks out the perpendicular part. So if this is theta. So this is what I would call as, like, R perp. So R does not point towards the magnetic field. It points towards where you're trying to measure the magnetic field. Really... This amount of DL here, for instance, just really creates a magnetic field in this direction, right? So if you have wire going this way, right, you end up getting a lot of this. But yeah, you don't get like a single bit, like a lot of this. There you go, the Chad's there. Yeah, right? So you get a bunch of these circles, right? But when doing... DL cross R, you can see that I only care about R perp, which is R sine theta, right? If this is this, then this is equal to R sine theta. So you only care about the vertical distance in this case. And then, again, if you do from the right-hand rule, DL cross R, that means the magnetic field at point P here points out of the page towards you. So that's just going to be that. What's up, Grim? Give me a second. I'm working with a student. Can I teach you the right-hand rule? Yeah, let me teach you the right-hand rule. It's actually very important for, like, vectors and stuff. But see, here's the important thing. You still divide by R squared. So even though I don't really care, again, like, horizontally how far away this thing is for doing DL cross R, when I calculate the magnetic field, I still divide by R squared. So this distance, this hypotenuse, still depends on the horizontal displacement. Okay, yeah, to do the right-hand rule, let's pull up an image of that. This brings back so many memories. I'm more of a math guy. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. So if you like math people there, what's your name? BG. Yeah, check out all those people that Sensation just mentioned. They all run other really cool math streams on Twitch. All right, let me see, like, right-hand rule. Wait, why are we on Google? I don't want Bing, dude. What? Get the fuck off of Bing, dude. Yeah. And also, if you want to know when they stream, by the way, whatever your name is, there's a calendar that has it. Okay. I'm always, like, looking for, like, the picture here that, like, looks best. It's called, like, the physics gang sign. You're like, yo, what's up, physics? Okay, I like this one. Yeah, this image is pleasing to me. I always find the right-hand rule too confusing compared to the simple cross-product rule. Okay. What do you mean by the cross-product rule? Are you talking about the curly rule? Are you talking about this one? Yeah, there's this one too. The curl. Yeah, curl. Vector cross-product. Yeah. Okay. Well, the right-hand rule is a vector cross-product. Yeah, there are a couple ways to do this. So, if you have a vector A, and it's being crossed with a vector B, you have to, like, put your fingers out like this. And so, your pointer finger points towards A. Your middle finger here, B, points towards B. And then the result of that, which is called C usually, is your thumb. Okay? And the important thing here is that these are all what is called orthogonal to one another. Orthogonal is a fancy math word for that they are at 90-degree angles, or they are perpendicular. But in 3 dimensions, there's a couple ways that you can be 90 degrees, right? Because, for instance, this is a 90-degree angle, this is a 90-degree angle, and this is also a 90-degree angle. but they're all orthonormal to each other, I guess. So yeah, so this is C. So here's the important thing, is that if, for instance, Femvox, or not Femvox, sorry, who am I talking about? Cosmic. If this angle, let's say this vector B is pointing like somewhat diagonal and you know, not entirely 90 degrees to A, you're still only picking out this component of it when you're doing A cross B. So even though this can be like kind of in the same direction of it, I really only care about this amount. And that comes out from when we do AB is AB sine theta. What's up, Marijuana? How would I read that? Oh my god, what is this? One second, I just want to see this. Yeah. So, when you're doing this one, right? So it's DL cross R. So it's this crossed with this, right? But I only care about the amount of that which is perpendicular. So in reality, it's this. It's this. Sorry, it's the green crossed with the purple. Yeah. And so what that does is like, so again, if you put your... Yeah, exactly. I know, the diagonal's weird, because you're like, wait, what do I do with my finger? And it's like, it's because it's kind of like messed up, right? Yeah, you only care about the perpendicular part of it. In the same way that with dot products, you only care about the parallel part, right? But the nice thing with dot products is you don't have a vector afterwards, it's a scalar, right? If I do like A dot B, I only really care about this amount. I care about this amount of this that goes in the same direction of this. Green cross red is the same as green cross purple. Correct. Well, yes, you actually are right. Completely right. Yeah, you are. Yeah. That's actually pretty cool. Yeah. Makes a good point here. In terms of the magnitude and in the direction. Wow. Ooh. Very cool. Okay, cool. Makes sense. Nice. This is actually a good question, Cosmic. If you have like more questions with these later parts or whatnot, please let me know, because I love this one. This one is very cool, because you actually end up integrating and stuff. They would be equivalent, right? Yeah, exactly. Because essentially what happens is the sine theta part we'll pick this out anyways. What did Marijuana post? What was this, Marijuana? What'd you post for me? You know I always got the cool question. You do. That's dope. 1 sec. Let me see this. Maybe you guys, math guys. Okay. What the hell and what is that? That makes me sad. Marijuana. Like, what is this, dude? What is this?
Did I hear marijuana?
Marijuana. What's up, Grim? Grim likes weed.
What's up?
What's up? He's an adult now.
What's
Congrats.
up?
You made it to 18.
Yeah, I'm an adult.
Wow.
Hey, go.
Now you can come to the club with me.
Oh yes, I can go to the club now and drink.
Well, you can't.
Massively. I can pregame. Screw that shit.
Oh man. Okay, what's up?
But like, do that scary movie 2 scene. What's up?
What's up? That's actually from a Budweiser commercial back from before you were born. I think that was a Super Bowl
real?
commercial, wasn't it?
That
So
must be one funny commercial.
yeah, it was old. Marijuana. This is also Marijuana. Where the fuck did this textbook come from? What is this? I think that thing just says that 2 sets are equal if the obvious thing. Yeah, I think this means for all x and for all y, all z, and wait, for all z. Wait, oh my god, what is this? Okay. For all x and for all y, all z, if z is contained in x and z is also contained in y, okay, then x is equal to y. It's an axiom of extensionality. I just can't read it. Well, yeah, all our other math pros here can read this. I can't read this too, actually, honestly. I just know this is like kind of like logic. This is like for everything in x, for everything in y. then everything in Z, given the condition that Z is an X and Z is an Y, implies that X is equal to Y. Fascinating. Oh, Cosmic, I'll give you a one coin for your question. Yeah. That's cool. What's dude, first of all, AAA, BBB, CCC, GT. What should I call you on the stream? What name can I call you? I can't, because it's like, good.
His name's Dave.
His name is Dave. We're going to call you Dave. Your name is Dave from now on.
All right, Dave.
Right, Dave? You're right, Dave?
All right, Dave.
Dave sounds great. Okay. We're going to call him Dave from now on. Okay, cool. All right. Anyways, yeah, I hope that makes sense to you, Marijuana. If it doesn't, again, we have a lot of awesome people in our Twitch chat that are real math enjoyers, especially like this high-level stuff, and so they can help you out for sure. Let's see. Taco Cat, are you still here? I know Equity is out. Equity said he had to go out to dinner, and it looks like he wants us to write code, which will be fun. I'm down to write some code. I like writing code. Taco Cat's here. Nice. All right, let's do it. What's up?
Not until you see what it is.
Oh, is it not very fun?
He said that you like writing code, not until you notice that it's PHP.
He wants me to write in PHP? Oh, no.
That's what I said when I read it.
I can't really... I've never written in PHP. But... I think maybe this will be a cool demonstration later about how, as long as you can code in one language, you can usually figure out how to code in any other language. And actually, ChatGPT makes it a lot easier to do that these days. There you go, PHP 5. Wait, that's old. Are we up to 6 now?
Or 7.
7? Yeah. What does PHP stand for?
It doesn't stand for anything. It's
really
a non sequitur.
Oh. It's like Haagen-Dazs. You know Haagen-Dazs doesn't stand for anything?
What is it? It's like a recursive... Oh, what do you call a 3-letter thing? Oh, shit.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Wait. Yeah,
acronym. It's a recursive acronym. It means PHP Hypertext Processor, which stands for PHP Hypertext
Processor. You know, Linux people love doing this. What's the other one? GNOME?
Oh, GNOME. The desktop thing.
Is
that
the
does
one?
have a meaning now.
GNU is not Linux. Okay, that's what it is. GNU is not Unix. Oh, okay, that's what GNU. Yeah. Yeah. That's it. Yeah, GNU stands for. Yeah. This is recursive. It's where you're using the acronym in the acronym. It's actually quite brilliant. I think it's hilarious. Sensation. He's asking about all the piles of books. Yeah. What are those? Are video games? No, aren't those? What are all those books? What are all the white books that you have? What are the white books you have back there?
Where are we looking? Here.
Yeah, I think all those. Yeah, what are those?
These are all PS2 games.
Oh, PlayStation 2 games, Fembox.
These are all PS2 games.
Yeah.
360's up there. PS3's over there.
Sensation has quite the collection of like retro video game stuff. Yeah.
All my books are down here. You can't see most of them.
Hey, he's got chemistry there. I see a lot of the books down there. Yeah. Oh, there we go. PHP, C, TCP/IP. Wow, you have a book on that? Oh, that's
Grey's
fun.
Anatomy. I've got a copy of Grey's Anatomy down there for no reason.
Why? Why even an anatomy book? I think I remember in middle school I first found out about like what sex was by like looking at the anatomy book in my library. I was like, oh wow, that's how babies are made. Nice shelves.
This is Yorkshire. We learnt it the practical way. From way too young when we should have been, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I know. I get that.
We were all very poor.
Real women don't have labels, Jeff. Oh man.
Sorry, mom.
All right, Taco Cat. Let's try to do your question. A light year is a unit of distance used by astronomers. It is the distance light travels in 1 year in outer space. Ooh, scary, outer space. What's up, Ethan?
Yeah, I'm confused. Like, I don't know how to determine what is a light year.
Good. All right. Well, let's explain that. Okay. Cool. So like, yeah, you're probably like wondering like, what is a light year? Not like Buzz Lightyear, right? Okay. So a light year is the distance light travels in 1 year? And we can actually figure that out. Okay. Do you want to know how we do it?
Yeah, how?
What's
It's
up,
like
equity?
always heard I've always heard of like other places that light is very fast. Going at the speed of light is the fastest thing in this world. And apparently there are just some things that'll take very long to reach. Like it could reach from this place to another place in like 1,560 light years, which
Yeah.
I do not even know what.
Mean Machine. Wait, what is faster than light, dog? I thought that's the whole crux of Einstein's argument of relativity. Nothing's faster than light.
Actually, I've heard that there is something that's just as fast
In a
as the speed of
vacuum.
light, and
In a vacuum. I don't think anything's faster than the speed of light in vacuum.
well, I do not,
Tachyons.
but I don't know. I think I think the
Tachyons?
speed of dark though.
Tachyons?
I
Tachyons
think the
faster
speed
than
of dark.
Okay.
Like,
Anyways,
wouldn't you
the speed of dark? Oh, you mean the speed of light versus
Yeah.
the speed of dark? Oh, that's kind of a fun thing.
Yeah, shouldn't they? I think they should. I think they are both the exact same speed because it's like for light has to catch
Well,
up to dark.
darkness is just the absence of light. I don't think darkness is actually a
That's the
thing.
thing. But still, it exists, and light is like using itself to fend off against the darkness. So
Oh,
light
wow.
and
This
darkness
is
are
this,
kind of
this
like
is this is getting dark really fast.
hey, no, this is getting confusing or complex really fast.
All right, what's up? Okay, one sec. Once A says, quick question: could you tell me what the effects of the pendulum would cause a damping effect? Friction, air resistance, and fuck, I don't know. Maybe there's an electrostatic force somewhere. Yeah, maybe that. Anyways, a light year, distance that light travels in a year. Distance, right, is speed times time. It turns out that light travels at 3 times 10 to the 8th meter per second. Okay. And then so if we want to multiply this by 1 year to get the distance, first of all, I got to convert year into seconds, which is a very big number. I know it's 86,400 seconds in a day. Is that right? Is that what it is? Yeah, 86,400 seconds in a day. Okay, cool. Yeah. So, okay. It's so in 365 days, or sorry, 0.25 days, which is a year, you get this. Okay.
Where did that come from? Where did that 2.25 come from?
That's called a leap year. Yeah, the 0.25 is a leap year. Yeah, it's actually kind of cool.
Right.
Anyways, so you have 3,155,7,600 seconds that are in a year, all right? So now these are canceled.
Leap year.
Yep. Well, no, the reason we have leap years is that there's actually 365.25 days in a year. And so every 4 years, you end up accumulating an extra day that you need to make up somewhere. And that's why we have February 29th? Is that what it is?
Yeah, it's February 29th.
Yeah, February 29th, yeah. Okay, so if you do 3, right, times 10 to the 8th, E8 here, and then you do times this massive number, 3,155,7,600, you get this number, 9.47 times 10 to the 15 meters. It's huge. It's 9 with, like, so many zeros behind it. We actually just did the question for you, Taco. Oh, my bad.
Oh gosh.
No, that's actually really cool. So, yeah. So So Ethan, you asked the question that was literally the question here. But yes,
Well,
that's
I
how.
did not know that.
No, that's cool. So
But still, it's like
yeah. Dude,
I'm
this
so
this question is wrong though, Ethan. Look, right, because it says there's only 365 days. That's wrong. It's
well, at least you could get a close
365.25.
answer.
Yeah, it's 365.25 technically.
Go
Anyways,
use
yeah.
that 10.
That's
I'm
why
so
they're
confused.
that's why they're kind of off. Yeah. What's up? What are you confused with, Ethan? What's up? What are you confused about?
It's like trying to figure out I'm still trying to figure out the distance, well, not distance, but how fast light travels. It's like if you could give me an example, that could
Oh,
at least give me an imagination of it.
thank you, Dave. Dave's right. It's also 2.98, not 3. Wait, isn't it like 2.99? I believe it's 2.99.
2.99 for when?
Yeah, it's 2.997. Yeah.
At the speed of light.
Yeah. Okay. Here,
Almost
you want
300,000
here, you want to know the
meters
speed of
per
light in like miles per hour? Yeah, it's a lot.
Oh god.
It's 6 with 8 zeros behind it, basically.
Hmm.
Is that Rami? No, it's not Rami. It's not Rami. Is it Rami? Wait. No. I think that's Dave. He said his name is Dave. Or wait, did he change his name? Did Ramton change his name? The only thing that travels faster than light is bad news. That's true.
Actually, Dr.
Yeah.
Gold, I heard that there is something faster than the speed of light itself.
I don't think there's anything faster than the speed of light. Let's see. Maybe
No, the
ChatGPT
expansion
is-
of the universe. The
Can't be-
expansion of the universe.
Okay, wait here. Let's put the. I want to see
The expansion of the universe will become faster than the speed of light. It isn't
there
currently.
anything-
Yes, it
Faster.
is faster than the speed of light, though. I've heard it.
Yeah, we're gonna do it. Go ChatGPT. Prove me that physics is wrong. Everyone loves a good rumor. To my knowledge, as of the cutoff in October 2023, nothing can travel faster than the speed of light. Yes.
But I've seen on videos that the expansion of the universe is faster than the speed of light itself.
Well, I've seen videos of like half turtle, half human hybrids like running around the Earth. You know, like.
Hang on a second.
What?
Right, I can prove very quickly that the expansion of the universe is not faster than the speed of light.
Good. Let's
Why?
see it. Let's see it.
Because
Oh!
you see the light from stars.
Oh, you can't see the light from stars. It's actually very
If the
cool.
expansion of the universe was faster than the speed
Okay,
of light,
okay.
you wouldn't see the stars at all.
Exactly.
Are you?
Yeah.
Are you for real?
Yeah, he's saying that if the universe was expanding faster than the speed of light, then you wouldn't be able to see the things it was expanding, because by the time the information got back to you, it would have already like moved on. That makes sense. Okay, wait. He says, "Oh wait, never mind." Okay, wait. Well, okay. Let's see.
This is really
Let's see. There are some theoretical concepts that lead to questions. Okay, in cosmology, the fabric of space itself can expand at a rate such that distant galaxies appear to recede from us faster than the speed of light. This doesn't violate relativity because the galaxies aren't moving through space faster than light. Instead, the space between us and the galaxies is expanding. Okay. So they're still not moving faster than the speed of light. It's just that they are... Which is interesting. Wait, because that violates... that information can't run faster than the speed of light, because that's like Newtonian addition of velocities, right? Or what do they call it? Galilean transformation? Is that what they call it?
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure.
All
That's
I
kinda
know
weird.
for a fact is that if the universe was falling in on you, if the universe was crunching in on itself,
And
all the
sometimes
information would be a totality.
I don't feel like believing videos anymore because apparently the universe is now not faster than the speed of light.
It's okay.
Yeah, anything. There really is nothing faster than the speed of light itself, huh? Except for the speed of light.
I mean, for all intents and
Tachyons.
purposes, yeah, apparently tachyons, yeah. Okay, wait, there's other
That's just
questions. A says, if you have time after, could you show the damping effects mathematically for a pendulum? That sucks. What? You have to show mathematically what the damping effects are? Ew. Well, I don't know. Like, I have to write the force equations for it? Is that what I have to do? Yeah, simple harmonic motion is cool, but like, how do you show the damping for a pendulum, like mathematically? Damping effects, pendulum, math. Let's just see. I'm curious. Okay, I get it. Okay. You could have, yeah, instead of limit equals 0 as t gets big. Yeah, we love that, right? Penn Center is now a physics enjoyer. Right. Okay. So this is usually what a pendulum is. Also, Taco Cat, did that answer your question? These are usually the forces on a pendulum. So you have the tension in the rope pushing. All right, good.
Perfect.
And then from that, you have the force of gravity pulling down. F perp. Okay, well, I don't know what they're doing here with F perp. Oh, they're taking the perpendicular force of gravity, right, which points to the right, And then this is the tangential part, which kind of moves it down. Yeah. Okay. So, the School of Morin... Yeah, dude, that Morin book, dude. It's a nightmare. Go to John Coley. He's so much nicer. He like, tucks you in at night. So right here, Ace, if you wanted to show, this could be, for instance, I don't know, force of maybe friction. Or, I don't, force of air resistance, maybe? Are you allowed to say air resistance? Did you tell me we can't use air resistance? Better not to. Okay. Fine. I feel like at this point that this thing is connected, you can have, for instance, like friction that's happening, and friction will be moving in this direction. Friction is going to always oppose the motion of where something wants to go, right? In this case, the pendulum would like to swing this way, so the friction will oppose it. Because if the pendulum is very slow, then air resistance is negligible. True. Because, yeah, the equation for air resistance is that air resistance is proportional to some constant times the velocity. This is actually very cool how this works. And so if something is moving very slow and the velocity is low, then your air resistance is also low. This is also, by the way, why terminal velocity happens. I don't know if anyone's like kind of seeing this. It's pretty cool. But if something is falling through the air with a force of gravity, right, which is pulling down at mg, and then you have air resistance, which is moving at a force, what we say is like b times v. You eventually hit a point as the velocity goes up that the air resistance equals the force of gravity pulling down. And so if you look at the sum of these forces, right, which is bv minus mg, which is equal to ma, eventually this acceleration goes to 0. And then the velocity doesn't change, right? Once acceleration is equal to 0, you no longer have a changing velocity, so you've hit what's called terminal velocity. It's pretty fun. Yeah, Morin is wild, dude. Yeah. You know who's even worse is Jackson. For E&M, at least. If you guys want, like, the nightmare... Here we go. Like, Jackson... E&M... book. Yeah, this guy, dude. Yeah. There's legends about this guy, J.D. Jackson. Like, apparently some of the homework problems in his book still haven't been solved. It's been like 40 years or something. What's up?
So talking about the speed of light, knowing how like it's very fast, there's also a song made that is named At the Speed of Light.
What's it called? Dude, this guy, dude.
No,
Look
I
at this
just
guy.
said At the Speed of Light. At the Speed of Light.
Oh, it's called At the Speed of Light?
Yeah.
Why do some
And
physics professors look like evil villains? Right? Doesn't this guy look like a villain? Or at least in this picture, he definitely does.
He looks like the guy that trained Rocky.
Right? So in my grad school, in the first year of grad school, we figured out we had unlimited printer access. So we started making massive posters using rasterization. So what you can do, if you want to make really big, this is actually a really cool concept. It's called rasterizing. You can take like dots of things and put a lot of them together to then make a really big thing that from a distance looks like a big picture. There's a thing, it was called the rasterbator. I know people are gonna like be like, what? But yeah, so it was very cool. So what you would do is you'd print out on like 8.5 by 11s this thing, and then you would put all the pictures together like this. You see how these are like just all dots? And then it would end up looking like a giant picture, like a giant poster. Yeah, so we used to do that. And we did one where we put a giant picture of Jackson as like a reminder that he was always watching us and trying to, I don't know, make our lives very sad. Yeah, once you get through John Coley, you should take a look at Morin's. Yeah, Yeah. Okay. Good. Yeah. Seventh Braxton, Andrew Jackson. Yeah. 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 Definitely go through John Coley first. Yeah. The John Coley physics book, which I gave you, and I gave you the solutions manual to it too, which should help. This is the de facto, I would say, undergrad physics introductory book. It's nice. It's gentle. Okay, cool. Equity says, can you do my question next? Yeah, let's do it. What's up? I gotta learn PHP? Who wants to learn PHP today?
No.
No.
Oh no.
Alright, let's see this. First of all, why are you learning PHP? Okay, let's see what he's got. Alright, currency converter. Create a PHP script to convert an amount from one. Here's the code you got so far. Okay, yeah, type it in. To convert an amount from one currency to another based on user input. This is called, okay, whatever. Use a template code to get started. Create a form with the input fields. Number input. Be sure to include step equals any so that you can enter in decimals. The amount, radio buttons, submit buttons. Perform the, okay, cool. Error checking. Yeah, this is always an important thing when writing websites, is to make sure people can't, mess up and put in the wrong stuff. Also to prevent what's called PHP injections. Do you know about that?
SQL.
Or SQL injections? Sorry, yeah, that's what I'm thinking about. Where you can send code as your input and then it'll run the code. It's hilarious.
Always sanitize your inputs.
Yeah. Yeah, ChatGPT will likely give the PHP and then we'll have to edit it. Yeah, probably will. Because again, I haven't coded in PHP ever before, but probably figured it out. Okay, cool. All right, so here's my first question. Is there a way for me to check this PHP? Oh God, look at this. Look at this massive thing he just dumped to me. What is all this? Also, yeah, if you want to know how to insert code, Equity, you do, I think it's 3 apostrophes like this. Like that. That'll make it easier. So here, let's see if we can do this. So you want to do this 1, 2, 3. This 1, 2, 3. There you go. Now it's in like a more codey way. Okay. Let's see. Does anyone have a favorite PHP editor online? Ethan, what was the name of that website you use for coding things online?
Online GDB.
Online GDB? Oh, nice. I don't know if they... Oh, they do have PHP. There we go. Nice. Okay, cool. All right, we got a PHP editor. God, there's so many ads on here. Wow. Okay. Just like go away ad, go away ad. Stop. Already bought it, whatever. Okay, cool. Go away ad. Oh, God. Oh. Okay. Oh, that's funny. He was trying to code it. Wait, what's all this? What is all this shit you're dumping on me, Equity? Equity, can you just send me like a text file? I'm trying to go through what he sent me, and it's just like it's a lot. Okay, here, let's first see if ChatGPT can do it, and then I can like go through it and see what I think is wrong.
It's all soup as well.
What's soup? What does soup mean?
Where you take different languages and mash them all together.
Is that what PHP is?
No, that's what this is.
Oh, I agree. Here, let's try this. All right, I'm gonna say, here is a coding assignment that I need to be written in PHP. And I will literally just give it to it, and we'll just see if it'll do it. It's actually, we'll see how cool AI is today. Okay, cool. Okay, there we cool. You need help with doing the conversions. All right. Well, let's see. Can I just download this? Okay. First, let's see if your code even works here. Oh, it's already not happy at us for this. Error message equals this. Unexpected T variable. I don't know what that means. Oh my god. Okay, so if I run this. It's not happy. It's so not happy. Alright, one second. What do I want to use? I want something with not so many ads on it. Can I don't want to sign up for anything though. I just want to see it. Thank you. Okay, cool. There we go. Okay, cool. I feel like I can read this. Okay. Try W3 schools, okay. Well, yeah, this is how you learn how to use it. Oh, nice. Okay, cool. Like that. There we go. Oh, sick. Oh, nice. Oh, I like this. Oh, wow. Oh, very cool. W3 school is pretty cool. Okay. So it says, okay, source and is this part of where's that in your code? Where does that get sent? If source currency equals target currency. Edit student's grade here. What? What's going on here? Well, why does it say enter students' grades here? What?
Copied it without reading.
Yeah, probably there, right? Okay. Sorry, I'm just trying to like figure out how this works. Okay. There's all our colors, buttons, yes. Okay, cool. Oh, enter, okay, here, enter student's currency. Well, you have to select two currencies, right? You did it twice for source. Oh, okay. I see. Well, then you should, so here's what you should say. You should say enter student's source currency. Do this, right? And then let's put another one afterwards that says enter students target. Right? Okay. Already looking better. Great. Okay. So let's say like US dollars to US dollars. Let's say just like 1. Does this come out with 1? So that doesn't work. Oopsies. That's just ChatGPT trolling us. Well, this actually, is this ChatGPT? Well, you can be honest with us, Equity. Do you use ChatGPT for this? Okay, he says he needs to code that part. All right, so let's go see, because I have to see how you submit data to PHP. Okay, here, let's see how it does it. Okay, here we go. Yeah, it's usually something like this, right? Okay, so this is saying if we get some button for like post, which in this case is like a submit, then I need it to do some stuff. Okay, very cool. This is the bread and butter we need. Okay, so let's take this. Okay, one sec. So this is after the form. Fuck. Where is it? Okay. Okay, but I think it's here. No. One sec. Let me see. Let me see. I have to remember how like PHP works. So they have it before the end of the body and before the end of the HTML. Okay, so let's do this. And then, oh, this is just another part of... What's up, nerds? We're learning PHP today. Okay, button type, submit, convert, button. But then how do you know it's going to do that?
Do what?
How does it... When it says here, it says, if server request method equals post.
That's when you push the button.
How does it know which button it's looking at?
It doesn't. Not there. It just says, has somebody pressed a button?
Or has someone pressed any button?
Has somebody
Oh.
pressed a submit button?
Oh, interesting. Okay. I didn't know if there was like something here that like defines that it's a submit button. Oh, no, here we go. See, do you see here it says form method equals post?
Yeah.
Got it. Got it. Okay.
And then the ID determines which button has been pressed.
Got you. Okay.
Which you don't need in this context.
Oh, so
'cause
wait.
there's
Oh,
only-
this is the HTML. This isn't even the PHP. The PHP is
That's
down
it.
here.
No, that's HTML and CSS.
Got you. Okay. Okay.
Then,
I think I
and
get
then the
it.
currency converter from the currency converter, PHP starts open triangle bracket question mark
Got you.
PHP.
Got you.
then-
Got you. Got you. Oh, so we haven't even done the PHP yet. Oh, okay. Turn in work. Turn in work widget. Okay.
There's no line numbers.
I know this. I know there's no line runners. It's okay. Okay, I think I'm starting to get this. Okay, cool. All right, so like you said, it was a soup, right? I understand that now. Because yes. Okay. Okay. So I need this. Cool.
In the real world, you would you'd write them as separate files.
I see. And I would just have one call the other. Okay. So
Your HTML, yeah.
okay. Okay. So this is where this is gonna get mad at me, I think. Right?
Well, you've just broken it anyway.
Yeah. What did I break? What did I break?
That can't come out. The
I
thing
can't-
that you just
well-
took out can't.
well,
that can't come out.
I wanted to like. Well, it says include server document root.
Yeah, that includes. That says I need you to include the root document from the current server.
Okay, which we don't have, right? Because this is some marking rubric. Gold scroll
and then
scroll up.
and then it appends the rest of that file name.
Oh, wait. Oh, he has stuff here. Wait, and then this is PHP, but we haven't like.
Wait, go back. Where was that? Where did you start the cursor? That was something was wrong there.
Yeah, one sec. Let me take this out. Okay, one sec. Okay, wait one sec. Oh, he put the PHP first, I think.
You can put it anywhere.
Ah. So this is all
Hang
new
on,
to
let
me,
me
man. Okay, here we go.
If
I
you
see.
do, it
I
needs
see it
to
here.
start like this. It needs to start like this, and it needs to end like this.
Gotcha.
But you can do that anywhere in the file.
But this doesn't have PHP after
multiple
it.
times.
This doesn't have PHP after
No,
it.
that
No?
that should that should.
That should, right? Okay. That should have PHP
Unless
after
they
it.
change, unless they change that. I mean, it's been a long time.
Okay. Okay. So if post dot convert. Okay, so I gotta compare to like what ChatGPT is doing. If I can read it. Okay. So let's see. You said amount equals post amount. I agree with that. Source currency equals that. Cool, cool, cool. Okay. If amount is equal to blank, right? Then you do an error message. Well, don't you need to echo that this is... Oh, interesting. So this changes the HTML? That's what's happening?
It's that's a variable error message there,
Sure.
and then it's dumping that entire string into
Gotcha.
that variable.
And then this is
wherever
constantly...
it's called, it will dump. Yeah.
And this is constantly loading, I guess, is what it is, right? It's weird. Okay.
It should only load once.
Okay. But if the error message changes, how does it know to refresh to show a new error message?
Because the user has done something to change the page
Oh, okay. Okay.
by pressing a button.
Okay, so here, we got to put conversion rates in first, right? So if post. Cool. Okay, so this needs to go in there too. So USD, Euros, and CAD, I guess, right? Is what it is. And whatever, we're just going to use the current rates they have. Cool. And then this is performing the conversion. Uh-huh. Why is it copying it twice? Okay. But then you want to change this. What does that mean? I assume this means like you're assigning the variable to it. It's not just an arrow, it's an equal sign and then arrow.
It's a multi-dimensional array.
It's a multi-dimensional array. Okay, this is a 2D array. So we're saying array USD has the thing EUR pointing to 0.85 and CAD pointing to 1.25.
Yeah.
So this is the beauty here. Like whatever the fuck is happening here.
It's checking
so
to make sure it has these variables have values.
Good. So yeah, it's making sure that your source currency and your target currency have
A value of some kind.
have a value. Good. Yeah. If it is in the set,
Probably not null.
then here conversion rate is equal to rates, which is this array, and you say source currency, target currency. Oh, very cool. Okay. Okay. All right. This is how it's working. Equity. So source currency is like the first part of your array. So let's say we say USD. Then if USD wants to convert to EUR, the conversion rate is 0.85. If USD wants to convert to CAD, then it's 1.25. So this first index in the array, the first index in the array says like what your source currency is, and then the second index in the array is what you're converting it to. And then from that you get a different number for the rate, like what you multiply it by. And then cool, your converted amount is then equal to the amount times this conversion rate. Cool. So then you need to output this somewhere, right? They put an echo, but I don't think you want to put an echo. How does your teacher want it?
Sorry, you janked out what you talked about.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, no, I was asking. When do we need to state the new variable?
I'm gonna
Yeah.
have to leave now.
All right. Good to see you, Ethan. Converted amount. Where is that? Wouldn't you have to define? I don't think you have to. Yeah, do you have to declare variables? Do you have to declare them first in PHP, or can you just declare them on the fly?
You can
think you
declare
can-
them on the fly. You don't need to give them a type.
Yeah, I don't think you have to give them a type. Yeah, so I think you can do this here. Equity. And then, yeah, what are you gonna change? Because then we need like some text somewhere to go somewhere. Like, I'm just curious if this runs. I'm always just like fucking run it. Okay, here we go. See, error message t variable on line 99. This doesn't have numbers on it though. What? Oh, I need to see the numbers. What? Bro, what? You gonna make me like look at this? That's so bad. How do I figure out where line 99 is?
You don't on that.
Ugh, that's so gross.
Well, you're not really supposed to use this for this purpose.
Oh, I know. What am I supposed to use? I gotta do it online.
Notepad++.
Ugh, really? Okay, fine.
Well, no, because then you need a local server.
Is there an
and everything, so,
online
yeah.
one? Is there an online code editor? I just want something quick. Here we go. Cool. All right, where's line 99? Line 99 is the error message. Okay, it does not like this. Which I remember seeing even in the coding thing, it didn't like it either.
It's
Okay.
empty.
It is. Okay, initialize. I don't think you need to do this. Don't think we want to do this. Just get rid of it. I don't think you have to initialize anything. Or if you want to, you can just do this, right? Can we just put a space there?
I don't understand what the problem is. Well, no, because it has a value now.
Okay, it says syntax error, unexpected error message. What do you mean unexpected error message? Why? Just get rid of it. Does not like any of these things. I don't know why it doesn't like these things. Oh, you know why, bro? Because you forgot a fucking semicolon here, dog. God damn it. There we go. All right, we're getting closer.
Hang on. Hang on. Go back to error messages quickly.
What do you mean?
Go back to 99 and remove the white space.
No, I got it. I got it fixed. Yeah, he forgot this. There was a semicolon here he forgot.
You've given... never mind.
What have I done? Oh, you want me to get rid of this? Okay, yeah, I got you.
You've given it a value, so don't.
I got you. Okay, like 165 is fucked up now too. Unexpected end of file. Okay. Probably because we're not ending the PHP correctly here. No, but we
No,
are.
That's right.
That's right. It doesn't like this. Why? Does not like this. Oh, probably whatever this shit is. Just get rid of it.
Hang on.
No.
Why is that down at the bottom?
I don't know. It's probably like, see, it says like making rubric, turn in work. I don't know. It's probably something for his school. Okay. What line does it not like though? I'm just curious.
169.
Oh, 167. Okay, wait. If I get rid of the white space, is that
It
where
won't make any difference.
No, now it says line 161.
It doesn't read white space.
Oh, yeah, okay. Okay, whatever. What do we need to state the new variables? No, you can just assign them on the fly, dog. But you need this to display somewhere. I agree. Like, where is error message getting displayed?
Console.
Yeah, probably in the console, but like in the HTML, I don't see it popping up anywhere, right? Oh, web coding. Yeah, but none of this gets displayed, right? Here we go. This is a... See, why when we I think we need to state the error message on the if statement. Let me on the if statement. Here? Now, this saying that we have an end of file error tells me that you're missing, like, again, a semicolon somewhere or something. That's all that's telling me. Like, something's wrong here.
Is it right down at the bottom?
Yeah, what do you think? Is it this? I don't see it.
As
Because wait, one sec. If we just get rid of all the PHP, let's get rid of all the PHP. Just get rid of this. Let's just see. And then here, I'm gonna say, how do you comment things in HTML? What do you do comments?
in HTML,
Yeah.
triangle, left bracket, bang, hyphen, hyphen.
Triangle. Wait, triangle? Triangle? Oh, bang. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna say like, insert PHP here. Okay, cool. Just so I know like where it is. I just want to see if this runs. Cool. All right, here we go. So nothing has, yeah. So this has no PHP in it. It's got no like working code doing stuff. All right.
It should at the top.
No, I took all the PHP out. Okay.
In line
Good.
1.
In line 1? Where do you see line 1? Oh, this?
Yeah, don't take that out.
Yeah, right? What is this? Okay, I don't know. That's like some error shit. Okay. So, here, I'm just going to like move all of this away so we can just see stuff. Okay. Putting this in apparently breaks something. So, there is something wrong with a semicolon. Because the second I put that in...
There.
Which one? This one right here?
Wait, why is that?
No, that's okay.
Okay, that's right up to that echo.
So we could try taking this out. Let's try taking this out. Let's see if it runs. Nope, same error. So this is cool. I mean, you guys are seeing real time like how I debug code, which is like take things out. Does it run? Great, cool. Then start reintroducing stuff to see where things are breaking. Okay, let's take out everything except just the basic PHP. Let's just say like let's just get this out. Like let's see if this runs. Does. Okay, cool. So we can put it back. So if post, yes, yes, yes. Okay. Oh, you know what it is? This is out. There was an extra nipple brace missing. No. One sec. Why? Yeah, because it's unfortunately, yeah, this editor isn't going to tell me where my braces are messing up. Oh, it's because we have two. Oh, it's because we have two posts, maybe? Oh, whoa. Why is my thing getting copied and pasted twice? That's definitely an issue. Okay, one sec. I think I got it. Ugh, motherfucker, dude. Okay, let's just take all this out. I just want like some of the PHP to run. You need help with 2 more questions after equity? Okay, cool. All right, I'm gonna give this another 5-10 minutes and then like. Okay, cool. That works so far. Okay, cool. We're Gucci so far. Okay. Let's try this. No, doesn't like that. Okay, so something's wrong with this.
That's wrong there anyway.
What's wrong?
So you can't see what I'm pointing at. Error message, right? And then
Yeah.
it starts a string.
Yeah.
But then there's
So you want to do this? You want
the single quotes that need to be escaped.
Oh, you just want to like declare it like this? No, it still doesn't fix it. Whatever. Let me just fucking get rid of it. Okay.
Not the problem.
Something's wrong here. Okay, here. There's a dot equals here. Is that okay? Are you allowed to put dot equals? I don't think so, right? No? Okay. There we go. Yeah, Equity, you gotta be careful, dog, with your brackets. That's where you're messing up. You gotta be careful that, and like some editors will show you like which one matches up with which, but that's where your bugs are.
Right. If you are programming, you need a local IDE.
Yeah.
You can't be doing it on the
This
web.
is hard. This is hard for me to code like this, but it is possible. Okay.
Well, no, because it's just pointless.
All right, this
You
runs
need a
so
local
far.
IDE.
We're cool so far. This fucking code runs awesome. All right, let's do it. I got this. I got this, dude. Here we go. We're going to set up what the conversion rates are. I'm going to put this inside the post. Then I'm going to perform the conversion. Not paste twice, you dumb fucking keyboard. Thank you. Okay. Okay. Let's see. $19 US to US. Not found. Okay. Well.
It's not going to work on there anyway.
It's not going to work on there anyways?
Well, because it's not your server.
Oh, so if I click a button, I can't have it, like, do things?
No.
Oh, that's annoying. What? I solved it. I got 99.79 for it. Nice, Cosmic. Okay.
I mean, the beginning of this assignment will probably start with you setting up your own server
Yeah.
locally.
We also need to show the error checking. Yeah, you already have the error checking. That's what you're doing here, right? Saying amount must be filled out, blah, blah, blah. This is okay. I just don't know, like, where you're supposed to echo this. Like, I feel like error message is supposed to be somewhere here, then. Or you're saying you just echoed on the console, sensation?
No, it won't load the page. What should happen is it shouldn't load the page and then just dump the error message as
Okay.
error handling rather than echoing an actual string out.
I'm proud of you too,
Should.
Cosmo. Yeah, I'm just curious because I remember at one point we loaded his code here and it did say something up there.
I think that was an HTML error, wasn't it?
Yeah, wasn't it? But why was that getting displayed though? That's my that's why I'm curious. Right?
I remember that happening a lot, but I can't remember why.
Yeah, right? Okay. Okay, Equity, I think this is, like, decent so far. So here, take a look at this, because I gotta go. Oh, it's just gonna do that? Nice. There you go. Cool. Yeah. We need it by echoing? Yeah, okay. Well, then just put an echo in there. Yeah, just put, like, echo the error message, right? So, yeah, just whatever. Here, echo, and then do this. Echo error message. Yeah, okay, cool. That was cool. No, I appreciated, like, at least going through how PHP works. This is why I fucking hate web coding, by the way, though. I don't like web coding. Because you can't directly test things as much, right? Because you need to have it, like, server-side. I hate running things server-side.
Yeah.
Super annoying.
It's more robust for error handling, but it's that extra time that gets added on every time you try and test for an error.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of annoying. Anyways, I'll give you a bond coin, Equity. That's cool. But yeah, the thing you should take from that whole experience, Equity, is check your braces, check for your semicolons, because that's the #1 way you break code. Yeah, cool. Yeah. All right, cool. All right, let's end the stream off. Thanks everyone for coming on this hour. It's had a really fun time working with you guys. Appreciate all the questions, discussions. Let's see. All right, so today's Wednesday, so that's the last stream of the week. But we'll be back on Monday. That's gonna be at 3 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Cosmic? Did I not get you a bond coin? I really should have. Did I? I thought I did it for you. Did I fuck up? Yeah, I got you one right here. Yeah, you're good. Okay, cool. Yeah. Yeah, next stream will be Monday. That's 3 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Central, 6 p.m. Eastern. Come on by, get help with your homework and stuff. And again, if you need more help during the week and I'm not here, we have awesome... Yeah, thanks, Fembox. We have an awesome selection of other math streamers that can help you out. There's all of their Twitches. Make sure to go give them a follow. And then here's a calendar showing when they're streaming. All right. So, we're going to go raid somebody. Who are we going to go raid? Dun, 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 dun. Who is streaming today? Let's see. Not very many people, actually. Oh, wow. There's actually really, like, nobody streaming. Ooh, someone's doing condensed matter theoretical physics. Ooh, let's go do this. All right, yeah. Oh, it's called Ask a Scientist Gaming. I actually like these people. These people are very cool. Go say hi to our friends, Ask a Scientist Gaming. It looks like, yeah, they have a condensed matter theoretical physics guy who is answering just AMA questions that you guys may have, and they're also, like, playing video games while they do it. It's actually a very cool format. I thought about doing this myself. Although, but I can't focus on, like, two things. I can't play video games and also, like, interview someone. I don't know. But, yeah, they're pretty cool people. All right. Awesome. Thanks again for coming around. Have a great rest of your week. Have a great Wednesday. And we will see you on Monday. Peace.
Is that this Saturday?